And police believe an electrical problem caused a deadly house fire in the Flatland section of Brooklyn overnight. The fire started around 1:15 this morning at a two-story home on East 49th Street. Firefighters found 67-year-old Esther G. unconscious on the second floor. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. No one else was hurt.
Happening now, 7 of the 8 suspects charged in the deadly stabbing of Lisandro Jr. Guzman Feliz are back in court. The suspects, all alleged gang members, have been charged with murder and gang assault. Police say Guzman Feliz was dragged outside a bodega in the Belmont section last Wednesday and killed with machete after the group mistook him for a rival. We have a crew at court, and we'll have more beginning on CBS 2 News at 5. President Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, is speaking publicly for the first time since the FBI raided his home, office, and hotel room in April. In an off-camera interview with ABC's George Stephanopoulos, which was reported on Good Morning America, Cohen said he's putting his family and country first, saying, quote, "To be crystal clear, my wife, daughter, and my son and this country have my first loyalty, and that I will not be a punching bag as part of anyone's defense strategy." Cohen added, "I am not a villain of this story, and I will not allow others to try to depict me that way, and I want to regain my name and my reputation and my life back."
President Trump is sending his congratulations to Mexico's incoming president. Leftist and populist candidate Andrés Manuel López Obrador claimed victory in Sunday's election. Analysts say voters gave him a broad mandate to overthrow the political establishment and govern for the poor. He says major changes are coming to the country, but says individual and property rights will be guaranteed. In a tweet, President Trump said, "I look very much forward to working with him. There is much to be done that will benefit both the United States and Mexico."
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy has signed the new budget into law. Murphy and state lawmakers spent Sunday in Trenton finalizing the $37.4 billion agreement. Taxes on people making $5 million or more a year will go up from nearly 9% to 10.75%. It also raises taxes on companies making more than $1 million a year by an average of 2% over 4 years. There is no increase in the sales tax.
The NYPD is looking for a car thief who was captured on surveillance video roughing up a parking attendant and stealing an SUV from a Queens parking garage. It happened Saturday on Queens Boulevard in Rego Park. Investigators say the suspect chased down and pistol whipped the attendant after he refused to give him a car. The thief then found a 4-door Kia with the keys inside and drove off.
Inmates can be heard cheering from inside the jail. You can just about make out the helicopter flying off into the distance. On board, notorious French gangster Redouane Faïd. Here's how the brazen jailbreak went down. Heavily armed men took a terrified flight instructor hostage at a nearby flying club, hijacking his helicopter. They forced him to land at the one part of the prison that did not have anti-aircraft netting. Armed with assault rifles, 2 masked men used smoke bombs and power tools to make their way to the visiting room, where Faïd was meeting his brother. The wardens weren't about to argue. The getaway was over in less than 10 minutes without a shot being fired. Police found the chopper dumped by a highway around 40 miles away. The insides torched. The pilot shocked but unharmed. Later, 2 getaway cars were found torched too, one abandoned in a shopping center garage. France's most famous gangster said he modeled his heist on Hollywood crime thriller films like Heat.
Your money's insured by the federal government. You're not going to lose a dime.
Even personally thanking movie director Michael Mann for being his technical advisor. Faïd was serving a 25-year sentence for a botched robbery in which a young policewoman was killed, though Faïd said he had nothing to do with her death. And Faïd has managed to escape before, blowing his way out of prison using explosives hidden in packs of tissues. He was hunted down 6 weeks later. Charlie D'Agata, CBS News.
France's Justice Minister says investigators believe drones seen months ago buzzing above a prison may be linked to the brazen escape.